think of your posture. Draw your navel to your spine, take a nice breath in and breathe out, stir your arms round. And again, nice breath in and breathe out. Keep that nice tall spine. Just start circling the arms one more time this way and then change direction of those circles, bringing it round. And staying nicely centered through the body. And now do a little dive forward. So you're going to swan dive, drop your chin down and then open your arms back. And just think of extending your upper back here. So you drop your chin down and then you open back. Drop your chin down, round through the upper back. Try and keep your hips nice and still. And again, swan dive forward and open. Right now take a side bend. So you're going up and over, reach and switch. Up and over and reach and switch. Just it keeps connected in your center. That's it, just reaching out. Make sure you reach up. And one more time, either side. Reach over. Very good. Right, go into a little chair squat. Sink your hips back and then reach back. Look at your hand and then switch. So you're coming up and you're just turning the ribs on top of those hips. Sink your hips back and lift. Sink your hips back and reach. That's it. That nice rotation. One more either side. And reach. One more. Sit down. Reach it back. Okay, lift your arms. You're going to take a nice breath in. Hands are going to go lightly behind your head. You're going to shrug your shoulders up. Then drop them down, then squeeze your elbows back, but don't push your head forward, just pull the elbows back, and then lift your hands up and pull out through the top of the head. This is called a corkscrew movement, so imagine a cork coming out of a bottle when you do that last bit of the movement, okay? So let's do it again. Inhale, hands behind the head, shrug up, drop the shoulders. Inhale, squeeze back, exhale, up and out, and that's where your cork, imagine that cork action. And again, so exhale, hands go lightly behind your head. Now breathe in, shrug the shoulders. Breathe out, drop the shoulders. Breathe in, elbows squeeze back. Breathe out, lift your hands up and pull out through the crown of the head. Good, one more time. Breath in, shrug up, drop your shoulders down, squeeze your elbows back and lift up and pull out through the crown of the head. Lovely. Right, into a bit of balance. So you're going to lift your foot off the floor and bring your opposite arm up. Bring your foot to the inside of your leg. Open the knee. Open the hand. Close. And to the floor. Other side. So lift your foot. Lift your opposite arm. And then just place the foot on the inside of the leg somewhere. Open. And close. And bring it down. Your foot's only really light, you're not pressing in. If you need to press in, go either below the knee here, so nice and low, or you're going above the knee up here if you've got that flexibility. So you bring your foot, make sure you're not pushing on the knee joint. I've got socks on, so it's a bit slippery. You need to do that without socks, okay? So lift, or just be really light so you're barely touching, and then it's fine. You just don't want to be pushing on your knee joint, all right? So up into balance, open the knee, so opening through the hip here, opening the arm, close and down. Good, one more either side, open and close and down. Last time, lifting up and open, tummy in, close, and bring it to the floor. Okay, take a little squat to the side and step in, other side. You're going to reach down, push your bum back, reach up, and then other side, reach down and lift. Now watch your alignment, okay, go nice and slow on the first few, and across. So knee lining up with your toe, other leg straight. We do this one a lot, so you should be quite good at this now. If you wanted to add a little bit more, you could add a little jump across, jump up in the middle, if you wanted to get the heart rate up a little bit higher, but I'll leave that up to you. Still warming up. although it's already quite warm. Are we melting? Sit back and lift. Down and up. And just do one more either side again. Finish off that little sequence and then coming back and round. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little curtsy squat with a lift. Oh, sorry, I've got itchy nose. Right, so you're going to step behind, bend your knee, and then as you come up, you're going to lift out to the side and lift your arms. And then you're going to repeat that. So you're going to curtsy and lift. Find your balance. Curtsy and lift. Bend and reach. Just doing about 10 on each side. Sorry, losing my balance here. 6, bend and lift. 7, bend, lift. 8, bend, lift. 9, really reach the leg long, hold the leg out. You knew this was coming, didn't you? Stir around, 4 circles one way, and then 4 the other. Shoulders down, abs in tight, and bring it in and relax. Oh, really feel it on that supporting leg as well. Now we've got to work that supporting leg. So you're going to step behind into your curtsy, nice and slow with a lift, find your balance, bend, and lift. That's it, come on, stay strong. Down, exhale. If you wobble, I'm having a bit of a wobble today, lift. Just slow down, find that balance. What are we on? About 6 or 7, 8, down, lift. 9, and down and hold the leg and 4 circles. Keep a tall posture, keep your arms out, tummy in, go the other way. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it in and relax, give your legs a shake. Grab a quick drink. I'm just going to have a quick look to make sure. I can see some messages coming up. Good morning, we're here. Oh, hi Sue. Hello everyone. Right, that's okay. I just see some messages flagging up, but it's okay, it's something different. Right, last little bit before we go onto the floor. Promise. Feet wide, here we go. Arms up, push down. So plie squat. So remember this one, don't let the chest drop forward. Keep your chest up and knees going out towards your toes. I know I say it every time, but good practice. So you're just lifting up the arms and then pressing down. Squeeze up, press down, lift up, press down. We're going to add some rotations, so hold the next squat and you're just going to do a little turn. Don't let the knees buckle in. Keep your knees pushing open, lift up in the middle and now do the other side. Rotate, center and lift. And again, down, rotate, center and lift. Up, good, push down, rotate, center and again, down and lift. One more either side. Sit, stay strong, get a little bit lower. If you're not finding it challenging enough, lower. Come to the center, hold it here, stay low, and then pulse down. Down, shoulders back, nice and wide. Tuck your bum in, keep pressing, 8 more. Go, 8, 7, 6, 5, do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up slowly. Well done, heel toe your feet in, give your legs a shake. Very nice, good, okay. Right, floor work now. So grab a quick sip of water, hold it out. Ready? Reach up, breathe in. Breathe out, zip up your tummy, roll it down. Walk out, you're gonna do 1 press up. So press up of your choice. The 3 choices are hands and knees press up. 3/4 press up, where you come more forward onto the front of the thigh. 3/4 press up, or you're going to do a full press up. So you choose, and then lift your hips up and walk your hands back 3 or 4 paces, and then roll your spine up. Nice and slowly. Okay, let's do that again. So reach up, breathe in, breathe out, roll it down. Walk out, press up of your choice. Keep your elbows in, breathe out. Lift the hips up, walk your hands back. I've just chosen to stay on the hands and knees today. So you choose if you want to do, feeling a bit stronger and you want to do a full press up, go with that. Walk out. When you do your press up, breathe in as you lower and breathe out as you push away, and then lift your hips up and walk back. It's like an inchworm back, and then stack your spine. Okay, one more time, here we go. Down, scoop the tummy in, walk out, and a press up of your choice, go. Breathe in, and then sit back. In a child's pose stretch, just take the pressure off your hands and stretch your back out a little bit more. Okay, good, and then you're going to come up onto your hands and knees. And we're going to go out opposite arm and leg. So breathe out, send the leg out, send your opposite arm up, and then bring it in nice and slowly. Switch sides, push away, and bring it in. Keep going. So make sure those tummy muscles are lifted. You're not allowing the back to sink when you extend your leg and your arm. Again, we do this one a lot, so you're just looking for stability here within the trunk of the body. So check the back of your shoulders are level when you lift that arm, and also check the back of your hips are level when you extend the leg out. Okay, one more either side. So don't let the shoulder drop on the arm that you're lifting. Keep it level with the other one. And then you're going to sit back and stretch. Again, nice stretch out, push your bum back, reach your arms forward. Okay, super. Lay down flat. And we're going to start today with our dart. So you're going to bring your arms by your side, palms up. We're going to keep the legs apart rather than squeezing the heels together. So palms open to the ceiling. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, draw the tummy in. Turn your hands in onto your thighs and slide your hands down your legs as you lift up. And then slowly open the palms to the ceiling. And relax, and then go again. Exhale, palms in, tummy in, lift upper half, don't look up. Again, you know this one, so you don't need to keep looking up at your screen. Nice long neck. Breathe out, come up. Breathe in, come down, open your palms. So feel the shoulders move away from the mat and sort of back and down as you slide those hands down your thighs. And then when you lay down, just feel the shoulders sink back down towards the mat, so you're getting that sort of shoulder action. Keep drawing the tummy in, really working through the lower back, the upper back as well as you slide your hands down. And just do 3 more lifts. Coming up, breathe out. Breathe in to come down. Last 2. And last one. Up you come. And then down. And relax. And then come up onto your hands and knees. Let's have a nice little stretch out after that one. So come up, hands and knees position. Do your cat-cow stretch here. So just tuck your bum in, stretch your spine. And just do 3 like this. 3 cat-cow stretches in a nice straight position. Tuck your bum under. And then I want you to walk your hands around to one side and then do 3 cat-cow stretches in this position as well. So you're going to tuck under, stretch, so you feel that down one side, and then lengthen out. 2 more, pulling up. And one last time, pull up and stretch. And lengthen out, and then slowly come back round through the centre, over to your other side, into the side, and then you're going to do your cat-cow stretch there as well. So pull up for your centre, round off, and lengthen out. 2 more, pull up. And 1 more time, tuck your bum in. And then come back to the center. Well done, have a seat. Sit down on your mat. So sitting nice and tall, we're gonna do some half roll backs to start with. So really reach out through the crown of the head, and then as you breathe out, you're just gonna tuck your tailbone and squeeze your tummy in. And then lift up nice and tall, back on your seat bones again. So nice, easy to start with, just tucking underneath. Make sure you do that pelvic lift to initiate the movement. So lift through the pelvic floor and then into the lower tummy. And keep that C curve through the spine as you come up, and then lengthen out on the end. So you make the C curve, pelvic floor, tummy, hold that C curve position, come up. When your shoulders are above your hips, you're gonna really lengthen out. Up, up, up. There we go. Go again. Tuck under, breathe out. Shoulders down, breathe in, come up, and lengthen out. Really tall, very good. Come up and lengthen. One more time. Go back. And then lift up and lengthen out and relax. Good. Right, now you're just going to sit with your legs in like a V position. So legs out, sit nice and tall. And we're going to bring the hands to the heart center, and we're going to rotate one side, center, and then the other. Just watch your shoulders don't lift here. Keep them back and down. You can always sort of do a shoulder roll before you start, and keep your chin in as well. Make sure your chin's not pushing forward. Chin in, breathe out. There's a lot to think of all the time, isn't there? Rotate. Okay, one more, either side. Rotate, and then center, and then I want you to just hinge forward from your hip here. Try not to collapse the entire front of the body. Reach out through the crown of the head still. Okay, point your toes up to the ceiling. We're going to do a movement now called the saw. If you have any lower back issues at all, you may want to skip this one or just carry on with your rotations, because what the saw is, you're going to reach your arms out, you rotate, and then you reach across towards that front foot, okay? And the other arm is reaching back. And then you come up, inhale, exhale, rotate, tummy in, and then just saw over that leg. Yeah, and then coming up, inhale. Let's say if you have any lower back issues or back issues and this feels like it's going to aggravate it, please just stay with your rotations without the actual saw bit, all right? Or you could do, another alternative is you could do just a few side bends. You can see, always work with what's best for you, because this movement doesn't suit everyone. It's really good for your hamstring length and good for your thoracic spine rotations. Just going to do one more either side. So rotate, tummy in, and then saw. Come up, and then rotate other way, and then reach through, and coming up, and relax. Good, bring your legs in. And now we're going to do, we're going to lay down. That'd be nice. Lay down on your mat. Make sure you've got something there supporting you. You're not just on a hard floor. Okay, so let's start with a little bit of bridging. So when you do bridging, don't have anything behind your head. Just let your head be on the floor, because obviously you're going to be lifting your hips. So you don't want the head pushed forward as well with a pillow or anything. If you need to support your neck, that's slightly different, but you'd have something small within that gap, okay? So when you're ready, feet flat, palms up, breathe in. Breathe out, do a pelvic lift and a tilt, push into the feet equally and squeeze your glutes. Come up to where you can, and then just think nice and wide across the shoulders still, and a nice long neck, okay? Inhale here, exhale, roll your spine down. Now make a mental note, how does that feel? Does it feel a bit lumpy? Does it feel not very smooth when you're rolling back down? How does that feel for you? Have a little think. And then we'll compare it again at the end. Okay, one more time. Just peel your back off the floor. Squeeze those bum cheeks and roll down. And relax back to neutral. Okay, right, hands lightly behind your head. You're going to do a little bit of an abdominal prep. So you're going to curl up, breathe out, and breathe in, coming down. Curl up, breathe out. As you breathe out, slide one leg away straight, and then bend it back in, and then switch. So slide your leg away, reach the leg long. So just reaching the leg long as you curl up. Keep alternating. Breathe out and breathe in. Now don't pull the head forward. Keep pushing the head back into the hands. And again, breathing out, breathing in. Good. Exhale, inhale. Two more. So one more behind the leg. Last time. And bring it down, rest your head, bring your arms away from your sides, bring your feet and knees together. Now slowly roll the knees one way and the head the other. Do this with control. Keep the knees pressing together and rotate. Keep it going really smoothly, over. And then the other side. Take your time. Enjoy this bit. Nice and easy. And then bring your knees back to the center. Right, go into a little imprint. So remember, you're not just pushing your back onto the floor when you imprint. I want you to pull your tummy muscles down. It's a very subtle movement of the lower back into the mat. So by pulling your abs down, it's really subtle. If you just push your back down, you're not really engaging your abdominals, your core. You're just going to be squeezing your bum probably and pushing your back down, which isn't really engaging the correct muscles. So breathe out, pull in, and then just feel your back very subtly goes into the floor. That's your imprint. Okay, use your abs, lift your legs up, keep your imprint, and extend opposite arm and leg. So keep your head down for this bit. You can hold a curl up if you want to, but we're going to do a little bit of that later on, so you might want to keep your head down just while we do this bit. Breathe out, breathe in. If you wanted to though, you could, if you're holding a curl up, your arms are not going to go over your head. You're going to hug the knee in and switch like so. This is probably the more traditional classical method. Breathing out, breathing in, keeping the chest lifted. But if you want to keep your head down, move your opposite arm over to challenge the core in a slightly different way. Okay, last two, wherever you are. And hug your knees in. Have a gentle rock on your mat. Well done. And then stepping your feet down, you're going to roll over onto your side. In a nice straight line. There we go. Stack your hips up and everything. Line yourself up on the edge of your mat. And then lift both legs, breathing out, and make sure those tummy muscles stay in. Put your hand at the front for light support. We're going straight into single leg kick. So exhale, slice that top leg forward, keep that bottom leg lifted. Keep that bottom leg really strong, really long, and strong. Don't let the knee bend. We're doing 12 kicks forward. They're not really kicks, they're like slices. So slice that top leg forward and keep your hips nicely stacked, one on top of the other. So keep it going strong in that center and long with the legs. Very Very nice. Keep going. Out. Breathe in. And when you've done your 12, which is here, you're going to feet together and land your feet down with control again, and then bend your knees a little bit. Okay, so knees bent, heels together, lift that top knee, open and close. So just try and keep the hips nice and still for this first part. I'm just going to do about 6 of these, not many, because this is the first part of the movement that we're going to do. We're going to add on. So 2 more lifts and 1 more. Okay, so what I'd like you to do on the next one is you're going to open the knee as before. You will get a bit of movement through the pelvis on this one. Extend the leg up and then bring it back down and here. So you're going to open, extend, bend, heels together and lower. Open, lift and extend the leg, bring the heels back down, lower the knee. So open out for your oyster and then just straighten up. Open, extend, heels back together, close. You need to really start to feel this around this glute area. Don't worry if there is a little bit of hip shift back when you extend the leg, that's fine. Do 2 more. Open, extend, heels and lower. Last time. Open and extend, heels together, bring it down and relax. Good. Right, fold your underneath arm up or find a towel, support your head and then oh, excuse me. Bring your knees, keep them on the floor and bring this other arm out to the front here. I'm going to do some side lying arm openings. So squeeze your knees together, tummy in, open back. Make sure your head is supported with your arm underneath you or a pillow. Breathe in and then breathe out, trace that line back to the front. Do it again, nice breath in. Open, stretch back and breathing out. Very good. Keep it going. Nice and smoothly open. And again, really good for your spine rotations, good for your hip stability, pelvic stability, lower half, and that spine rotation. Just 1 more of these. Breathe in and breathe out. And then relax. Good, well done. Okay, come up slowly and you're going to spin around onto your other side. Good job. So the first one is straight into single leg kick. So nice straight line yourself up with the edge of your mat. Okay. Stacking everything up. And then breathe out, lengthen your legs, lift them off the floor. Hand at the front for light support on this one. Slice that top leg forward and keep that lower leg stretching long. Exhale, inhale. Breathe out. 3, 4, keep that long spine going on, tummy in. 5, 6, and again. 7. 8. Stay with it. 9. 10, last 2. Breathe. 11. And 1 more. And then bring your legs together and lower them gently to the floor and bend your knees a little bit. Okay, so again, for this first part, remember, keep your hips nice and still. I'm really sorry I keep itching my nose. I don't know why, sorry. It's really annoying. Open out just 6 times and lower. And 2. Breathe out, open. 3. And 4. So here we look for stability, but when we add the next bit on, it's fine if the hips move a little bit. 5. time. Breathe out, open, 6. Bring it down. Well, it's not the last time, is it? Because we're going to add on. So you're going to open, extend the leg up. Say, don't worry if the hip moves there a little bit, that's fine. Sometimes the body has to move like as a unit, so, and other times we kind of look for that stability, but only to make the muscles work a little bit harder. But you don't want to make the body all like rigid and sort of really stiff. And so, as I say, sometimes some of the movements require a little bit more movement through the whole of the body. Squeeze. And you can just feel that little bit extra with that leg extending up. Make sure you're going nice and high with that leg. Reach high. Heels together and lower. Open, reach, and last couple of times. Is your leg getting heavy like mine? I hope so. I hope I'm not on my own here. I hope so. That sounded really mean, didn't it? It wasn't meant like that. Okay, relax. Support your head. Stop waffling, Rachel, and bring your arm out to the front and lock your knees together and to the floor. And then very slowly on this first one, nice breath in. Take your time, explore without causing any damage. You just want to see how far you can go. I say, but you want to go as far as you comfortably can. I say comfortably, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but not painful. Knees are pushing together. Open. Close. Just a couple more. This one you are looking for stability here within the hips and the knees. Keep them still. And then bring that back. And relax. Good, well done. Okay, you're going to lay on your front now. So turn yourself over. Back onto the tummy. A little bit more for your lower back. All good strength work here. So arms in a V, legs stretching long. Inhale. Exhale, lift opposite arm and leg. Lift the head as well. And then bring it back down. And switch sides. Exhale, up you come. Nice long neck. Nice long leg. So when you lift the leg, make sure you're not bending at the knee. And just lifting the weight off of the arm. If you need to modify this one at all, of course you can just do the legs, is one option. So you're just lifting one leg at a time and you're not lifting the arms. Okay. And the other option is you might want to keep your legs down and just lift one arm and your upper body at a time. One arm, one arm at a time and your upper body. I'm sure you know what I mean. Lifting and lowering alternately. So that's your option if you didn't want to do both the arm and leg together. So we're working diagonally, opposite arm and leg. Breathe out. Breathe in. So remember, when you lift that leg, I want you to make sure it's really straight. Front of the hip is still on the mat. And you're exhaling. So exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Stay strong in your centre as well. And do 2 more lifts. So 1 more either side. And relax, give your hips a wiggle. And then stay here for a moment. We're just going to stretch the front of the thigh. Now see if you can bend your knee without sort of twisting your back or anything. I want you to just reach for your, if you can't reach your foot, grab your sock or you could wrap your towel. If you've got a towel, you could wrap your towel around your ankle and do it like that. That wasn't a very good demo at all, sorry. So, if you're doing it with a towel, you could just hold it like this if you can't reach your foot. Okay, so it's better to do it like this and to sort of try and twist around into your back and twisting the knee as well, because sometimes you bring the leg out to the side. So just use something you've got. You're at home, aren't you? So you've easily got a towel or something you can use, or a dressing gown tie, anything like that's quite good. A band. That's just if you can't reach your ankle, all right? And then do the other side, of course. So bend your knee, don't twist your back. See if you can hold your ankle. Just let the front of the thigh just sink into the floor. Breathe. And then let go. Okay, come up slowly onto your hands and knees. Let's take a nice little stretch. So stretches of your choice. You can crawl forward and back on your mat if you find that helps. Release your hips and your back. Do that one. Or you can sit back if you find that's better for you, or cat stretch. Okay, so choose the stretch of your choice just after doing those back movements, and just do that a few times. Just checking the time. Yep, it's okay. We've got a couple more exercises to do yet. So when you're ready, you're going to lay on your back now. So take your time, lay down. Okay, ready? Get comfy. And then lift your legs into tabletop position. Make sure again you're pulling the abs in for that imprinted position. And you're just going to gently tap the heel down on this one. Tapping down and then bringing the leg back up. Tap down alternately and just keep that imprint in place. If you want to, you could hold a curl up for this one. So just got a little bit more abs engaged. You might find that better on your back as well, depending on how strong your lower abs are. Just tapping down. Remember, if you're holding a curl up, we're just holding in place, pushing the head back into the hands. Breathe out, breathe in. Come on, keep going. Nearly there. Stay strong. Tap and in, tap. Very good. Just tapping the toe down. Last 4 and 3, 2 and 1, and then you can just hug your knees in now. Have a gentle rock on your mat side to side. Step your feet down. We're going to revisit our bridge now. So just start with a normal bridge, palms up, inhale, exhale, here you go. Do a little pelvic lift and a tilt, press into the feet, slowly come up into your bridge, breathe in, and then breathe out. Roll your spine down, roll down. How does that feel? Does that feel like it's running a bit smoother, or is it about the same? How does that feel after doing a little bit of movement, a little bit of strength, a little bit of stretch? All good for your back. Okay, and then just relax for the moment. And we're just going to finish off with some marching bridges now. So you're going to sort of be more on one leg at a time. So when you lift your hips up, bring one leg into tabletop position at the same time. So you're sort of always pushing into one leg. And as you lower the hips gently down, lower the foot, switch legs and push up. And then slow on the way down. So you're pushing up quicker than when you're going down. So push up quick and then down slow. Yeah, push up quick and down slow. So you feel that extra weight in that leg. And just by bringing that other leg in tabletop position, it's just preventing that sort of twist and shift through the back and the pelvis. And then obviously more weight is coming up and over the body. So it's a little bit more core as well. Keep going, up and slowly down. Up and slowly down. And again, do 4 more of these. 3, don't go too fast. 2, and 1 more. Bring it down and relax, hug your knees in. Ooh, gentle rock. Nice work. Okay, good. Slide one leg away, keep one leg hugged in. If you've got a towel, again, always have a little hand towel to hand. So it's really handy for, like, if you need to support something or, you know, assist you with the stretch, which I'm going to show you now. Switch legs, hug the other leg in, hold underneath your thigh. If it bothers your knee to hold on top, just hold underneath. And then before we do that, we're just going to, the leg that you've got hold of, you're just going to take it across the body gently and look the other way. Just go into a twist and hold it where you can feel a stretch. Bring the leg back to the centre, hug the other knee in, slide the leg away, and then slowly over to the side, holding, breathe. And then slowly back to the centre, hug the knees in, have a gentle rock side to side. Right, step your feet down. Right, so if you have got a towel, hook it around your foot. If you haven't got a towel, don't run off and grab one now, just hold behind your thigh. So we do this with a band as well, but like I say, if you haven't got a band, or if you're doing this on holiday maybe, you haven't got a band, you'll definitely have a towel. So holding nice and still, lengthen the leg up, feel that hamstring stretch. Yeah, can you feel that? Nice, okay. Good stuff, right, release, switch sides, other foot in, just like you would with a band. Use a band if you prefer, but I did advertise this as a non-equipment day. And just finding that stretch in the back of the legs. Try and get your leg to be really straight. Okay, super. Okay, from here, you're slowly going to sit yourself up so you can gently rock up or roll onto your side. Don't make yourself dizzy by coming up too quickly. And then bring your legs out to the front of you. Sit nice and tall. Again, just varying the stretches up. So this is, instead of a figure 4 stretch, we're going to cross one leg over the other. So one leg is out straight, the other one is bent. Use your hand to guide the knee across the body and then look over that side of the bent leg. Yeah, so whichever leg is bent and crossed over, that's the side you're looking over, and you're pushing the knee or pulling, whichever. It depends if you've got, get your elbow there, by all means do that. If you can't, use your hand, right? And then look over your shoulder into that twist, and then sink this seat bone down on this side that you're looking over. Sink the seat bone down and just sit tall. This is a really nice stretch as well if you suffer with sciatic pain. Do this stretch. And then relax. Give your legs a wiggle. Do the other side, cross over. Get comfy, take time. Use your hand to guide the knee and turn and look over that bent knee as you're pulling it this way. So you're pulling the knee across and looking over that way. Or put your elbow in, sit tall and breathe. And then slowly release. Well done, bring your legs out. Just like you did at the beginning. Here we go, reach forward. Point your toes up, come up, slide over one leg. We're not doing the saw, we're just doing a little bit of stretching. Stay on this same side and then just reach over to the side, move your hand to the side and reach over. Good, then come back over the leg. Walk your hands across to the other side, stretching out everywhere. And then over to that same side, show your armpit the ceiling. And then come back through and then bring the legs in. Actually, keep your feet apart and then do this little 90, 90, 90. So 90, 90 comes from 90-degree angles here, 90-degree angle on the inside, and then this leg is on 90 degrees as well. So you've got 90 degrees here, here, and here. And then switch. Just gently move through the hips. And as you do this, try and keep your shoulders a little bit more square to the front. You might not be able to get you won't be able to get your knees to touch the floor necessarily by doing that. It's more movement through the hip. So be careful there. One more either side, just loosen the hips off a little bit. Don't force it, just move. Just trying to aim for those 90 degrees. And then relax, come round onto your hands and knees. You're nearly there. Step forward with your right foot. And we're just stretching into the front of that left hip. So if your right foot is forward, left hip bone coming forward as well. Just stretching here into the front of the hip and the front of the thigh again. Okay, feeling that one, and then change sides, nice and slowly. We're just going to switch over today, switching over one side and then the other. So left foot forward, you can pad that back knee out if you need to. And you want a nice diagonal line through the whole body here, from that back leg all the way up. Try not to be back here leaning back, okay? Lean and reach out through the crown of the head and tuck your bum under. That's how you want to get more of a stretch, is to push your bum underneath you, just so you're not really arching your lower back. And then coming back round onto your hands and knees. Take a nice little cat-cow stretch. So pull up for your centre. And lengthen out again. Come onto the balls of the feet, lift your hips up. Into downward dog if you wish. If you hate this position, if you don't like this position, slowly come up to standing. Otherwise stay here and pedal through the feet a bit. It's quite nice to do this. But not everyone enjoys this position. If you're not happy with your head down there in between your arms, then you just slowly come up to standing. But otherwise roll through the feet, pedal through, so you're pushing the heel away, feeling that stretch in the lower legs. And then when you're ready, keep your feet nice and still, lift your tailbone higher, breathe, don't hold your breath. And then when you're ready to bend your knees, walk your hands back towards your feet. The knees are bent here. Take a breath in and breathe out. Roll the spine. Each vertebra stacking one at a time, and the head comes up last. Reach for the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out. Circle your arms just a couple of times. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. And then come back. Have a little swing of the arms. Let the heel lift. Very good. we are, no equipment day. Bring your feet together, take a nice deep breath in. I hope you enjoyed that class today. Wiggle the fingers. And one more time, deep breath in. And a long breath out. And then bring your hands together, take a bow. Well done everyone, thank you for joining.